and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2020 on a 69 plate Ford Ranger. It's a 2 litre EcoBlue 213 Wildtrak Auto. It's done 89,000 miles and it's got full service history with 4 services recorded in the book or in the plate, whatever. Anyway, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I walk around the truck with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths and the arches. This one's got a canopy, so we'll have a look at the canopy, have a look in the back as well. When we've done that, we're going to have a look in the cab, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we're going to have a look under the bonnet and have a look at the engine bay. And finally, we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course, if there is one, a spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance it, we can go through an application with you which takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within around an hour. Now, it's worth mentioning the vehicle is plus VAT, so it is the price plus the VAT, and you will need a deposit to cover that VAT. Can't make it disappear, you've got to pay it, we've all got to pay it, I'm afraid. Sad part of life, but it's true. Now, it's also worth mentioning while you're watching the video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a little bit more detail, please just ask, it's not a problem at all. We work on complete transparency here at Just Compare Cars, so I'd rather show you absolutely everything while you're sat at home and comfortable, so you know when it's delivered it's exactly what you want, or even worse, if you make that journey, you know it's not going to be a wasted one. I'm sure we've all been there before. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we'll work our way around from there. So firstly, apologies, it does look a bit wet. It is quite early in the morning here. I think rather than washing it and drying it off, it's better just to leave it personally. I'd rather show you it as it is. It only arrived yesterday, so obviously it's nice and clean anyway, as you can appreciate. Bonnet's in great condition. There's no nasty marks or dents. It looks great, to be honest with you. I love the colour. We always do really well on this orange, so if you like it, don't hang around, that would be my advice. There is another one that's just arrived actually there, it's been in preparation at the minute. We did have another one, but that's now just sold. So let's just wipe the headlights off, just to show you there's no cracks or misting or anything on it. Obviously it's the later style one, so it's got the daylight running light on there. They do work perfectly. Have a look at the pictures. So driver's side headlight nice and clear, no damage, misting or cracks. Front bumper, things to notice, we've got parking sensors on the front, and then the passenger side headlight again nice and clean, no damage, misting or cracks. I think just to note, obviously these are painted silver and then the black plastic underneath. At some point probably a stone's popped up and caught it and it's just knocked the paint off a little bit. It's a nothing, but I'd rather show it you. Now obviously it's a UK vehicle. It's been on UK roads for 80 odd thousand miles. There's going to be stone chips, and I don't know about you, when I see a vehicle of any age that's done anything more than like 10,000 miles and it's not got stone chips, I'm going to be looking a damn sight closer, because I think, you know what, it's been painted. So there are a couple of stone chips, but there's nothing serious. What I would say to anyone is, if you're bothered about them, buy a new one or get a touch-up pen from Ford and you'll never see them anyway. Right, so passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition. Looking at it from here, you can see there is no marks or dents. It's in lovely condition. So passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel looks great, can't see any damage on it. It's a Continental tyre. There's not stacks of tread, but there's plenty on it, maybe 4 or 5 mil. So good 10 or 20,000 miles left on them yet. Windscreen is free from stone chips and cracks. Pillars, always look at the pillars. People do sometimes put roof racks on these, and obviously these little parts here, they are quite susceptible to dents, but I'm happy to report there's nothing on this one at all. Very clean and tidy. Passenger side of the roof, again really nice and clean. Passenger mirror back is nice and tidy, there's no damage. Mirrors intact. Right, so let's have a look down the panels. Always do this. like looking down the mirror because you'll see any imperfections straight away. Hopefully you agree. I can't see anything at all. Looks nice and clean. There's no dents or damage. You've got to remember, these are predominantly a workhorse. People do use them as a work tool. A lot of people use them as cars though, so it's nice to see that it's in lovely condition. Side steps are in great condition as well. Onto the passenger rear quarter. And again, really very nice and clean. I can't see any marks or damage. Passenger rear wheel and tyre. Wheel looks great, there's no damage. That's a lie. There's a bit of water lift in there, so it's not damage as such, but what it is, it's a laser edge wheel, so a bit of water's got underneath and it started to lift. To do it, it's just how it is. That's got a brand new tyre on it. You can even see the crayon, whatever it is, on the outside, look. So for all intents and purposes, that is a brand new tyre. Under the arch is very tidy as well. Obviously these are Euro 6 with AdBlue. Passenger side tail light, nice and clean, no damage, misting or cracks. Let's have a look at the canopy. Truckman canopy, arguably one of the best you can get. It kind of looks like it's probably been on there from new because the colour match, as you can see, is perfect. Not a cheap bit of kit at all, very expensive actually. And obviously it's a commercial one because it's not got the windows in the side. So it gives you an element of privacy for the stuff that you've got in the back. Right, rear bumper. So there is a dent on this one, as you can see. It's not huge, but it is there. Obviously we've got parking sensors and there isn't a tow bar on this, so obviously it's not been towing anything. These will tow 3.5 tons, obviously, as I'm sure you can appreciate and you do understand. Tailgate is in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Everything looks really nice and clean, there's no dents. Obviously got a camera as well, I'll show you that working when we get inside. Canopy, the lid opens perfectly. Pneumatics are good, plenty of pressure in them. There's no damage across the top. Sometimes there is, you know, over time they wear on them. There's a couple of little marks, but there's nothing serious. It's got the light, you see that? Light tailgate. It's got the sprayed material in the back. And obviously it's in great condition, as you can see. The canopy's in great condition as well. There's no light in this one. Bear that in mind. There's a 12-volt socket somewhere. There usually is. Oh, there isn't. It's a bit weird. It used to have a 12-volt socket. And for whatever reason, this one's not got one. Oh, maybe why it's not a lot of light. There you go. But yeah, other than that, all good. So, driver's side tail light, nice and clean, no damage, misting or cracks. Rear quarter is in nice clean condition. I think there is a little bit of a mark there, look, that's been touched in at some point. It's alright. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, again there's a little bit of that water lift look on that alloy, but other than that it's got a brand new tyre. And under the arch is nice and tidy. Let's have a look at the pillars on the driver's side. And again, they're great, no damage, no dents. The roof's the same, really nice and clean. Let's have a look down the driver's side. Let's just zoom that out a little, that's better, look, you see better. And again, looking down the panels, I can't see any marks or dents. It's superb really, to be fair, isn't it? Side steps are in great condition as well. Really very nice and tidy. Driver's side mirror back, nice and clean, there's no damage. The mirror's intact. And then driver's side front wing, and again nice and clean, no damage. Everything looks great, to be fair. And then finally, driver's side front wheel and tyre. Zoom that in a little bit. Wheels in good condition. There's a couple of little marks. I don't think they're marks. I think they're from having a, you know, when they put sticker on them from new, they've just not been taken off. Once a bit of wheel acid on it, that'll come off, that one. Matching tyre, matching tread depth. Anyway, So look, the exterior, I think we can agree it's in great condition. It's obviously not done 5 miles, it's done 90 nearly enough, near 89 or whatever it is. It's in great condition considering the mileage. It's got a good set of wheels and tyres. Tyres are like new on the back, and they're all quality as well. So on to the interior. Driver side door card, as you can see, superb condition, there's no damage, everything looks nice and clean. The padded armrest is nice, it's firm still, buttons look good. Driver seat bolster is nice and firm. All the seats look great. The Wildtrak stitching looks nice and tidy. There's no unusual wear, everything looks good. It's a fully electric seat. Works spot on. Got the Wildtrak mats, good condition. Floor underneath in good condition too. We jump in. We've got 2 proper keys and there's some canopy keys as well. Passenger seat, bolsters feel like new, to be honest with you, probably never been sat in. All the stitching on the seat looks great as well, no issues there. Dashboard is in great condition. There's no damage, no unusual wear, no one stuck anything stupid to the dashboard and left a mark. Steering wheel's in great condition too, all the stitching's in place. Buttons look good, there's no damage. Yeah, spot on. Start it up. Start it up, put your foot on the brake, you'll see the green light comes on the button. Press it once, if it needs to, it'll preheat and then it'll start straight away. Kicks into action as you'd expect. So, dashboard. Let's just see, there's no warning lights on the dashboard. Everything looks good, we've even got fuel. You can see the mileage quite clearly. No phone connected obviously, but other than that, spot on. Reverse camera works spot on, as you can appreciate. We've got no misfires on the reversing sensors or parking sensors. Head unit, I'll tell you what. Always put it onto capital dance because obviously they're bassy nuts. But what you can tell is from that, there's no distortion on the speakers. Everything sounds nice and clean. Obviously not been overloaded, but yeah, sounds good. Head unit itself, arguably one of the best that you can get in a head unit on a truck. It's a capacitive screen, so it works like your phone. Pinch in, zoom out, and it works very, very quick. So it's got a good processor. Things to note: it's got Wi-Fi, Pass Connect, Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay. It's even got ambient lighting, which has never been used. Put pink on for you, look. You can see if anyone's ever changed it. But yeah, lovely truck. Got all the options on it. In fact, it's got all the options on it. Look. Ooh, what's that? Is that great? Not sure what that one is. What's that one? Oh, it's got parallel parking. Ooh, it's got parallel parking. I've never seen that on a truck. That must have been expensive. It's got electronic locking rear, deer hill descent, stability control, and then obviously you can switch your parking sensors off and your stop start, which I'd recommend anyway, to be honest with you. Let's be honest, it's a con trying to get you to get a new bloody starter motor every other year or something. Mirrors work fine. Tinted windows in the rear. Roof lining is nice and clean. It's free from damage. Smells nice inside. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in. Doesn't smell like it's been living on a farm. It doesn't smell of anything, to be honest with you. It's just a neutral smell. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah, it's got all the options. Look. So that is, if I remember right, it's the laser guided cruise control. So you can I don't know, you probably know better than me, but it's obviously got lane departure on it and all sorts by the look of it. You probably say, no, it's not. I don't know. It's obviously got. It's a good quality system on this one. Whoever's had it new has spent a lot on it, which is great. Nice to see. It's even got the sports box as well, of course. Yeah, spot on. So let's pop the bonnet while we're here, which is just here, by the way. Look in the back. So driver side rear, door card's in great condition. Being picky, there's a little tiny mark. the seats in the back, tell me what you think. They feel like brand new. I don't think I was ever sat in them. You know when kids are getting out and stuff, you put kid seats and whatever, they're climbing in and out, they will get banged. That feels like it's never been sat on. I don't know why they did this. You can pull these seats forward. I'm not even sure why, because you can't do anything with them. You can pull them up, obviously. Right, there we go. And underneath you've got your toolkit and your cubby hole. All the carpets look great. I mean, look, the carpets in the back look like new. It's even got the 230 volt socket. It is superb. Now it's worth mentioning, we do specialise in commercial vehicles, pickup trucks. We've always got new ones arriving all the time. So if you're looking for more than one, if this one's not hitting the mark for you, for whatever reason, have a look at the website, justcomparecars.com. All the vehicles, we aim to have a video on them. Obviously you can appreciate it takes time to do them. If you've seen something else you like, ask for it, not a problem. We are AA affiliated, as you can see. So you get breakdown cover your vehicle. We're also trading standards approved, which means that you're dealing with reputable people. You know, we're not here to scam you. We really do care about the people that we deal with and the vehicles that we sell. And if you look on Auto Trader, we've got over 300 positive reviews. So yeah, all good. Anyway, beautiful truck, great colour, good history, sensible price. Hence you're looking at it, I suppose. Under the bonnet. So, things to know. Ford battery, genuine. We don't clean them under here. This is just as it's arrived, and you can see quite clearly we don't. Fluids are clean to the correct levels. Turbo units, you can see there's no oily residue around them. So they're not leaking, there are no issues there. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine bay at all. And I've already told you, we haven't cleaned it. This is just as it's arrived. So it is superb. If you do need to see something else in a little bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem at all. We'll show you anything. Under the engine bay, you can see no signs of any historic oil leaks. The chassis, the exhaust, the prop, and the rear diff, all in superb condition. I'm going to get dirty now. Onto spare is an alloy, and it's got a decent tyre on it. Don't get me wrong, it's not a brand new tyre, but it's got a decent tread on it. Anyway, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today in person with me. Maybe a little bit more, but like I say, if you like what you see, have a look on Facebook as well. There's more pictures on there that you won't find anywhere else. Look, appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe.